Hello, guys. Welcome to Teves Talks, episode 35 for Kim Taehyung. This is my 35th episode talking about Kim Taehyung. But in this episode, I'm also going to talk about Stray Kids very briefly. I'm going to spend like 15 minutes to probably 20 minutes to talk about Stray Kids. Um, this is my first time to talk about Stray Kids. So I'm curious who they are, but I have an idea because I've seen their names in the list of best-selling albums in South Korea. Um, but first, let's talk about Kim Taehyung, and then I will jump into Stray Kids, and then back to Kim Taehyung and BTS. So briefly, do you know what happened today? Kim Taehyung posted this on Instagram. He's wearing long hair here, blonde long hair. I don't know what's going on. Is there something he's filming? I don't know if this is today, but this is so interesting because, of course, he's wearing long hair. Let's find out what people are saying about this. Taehyung long hair. Alright, I'm doing this like on the spot, guys. I have not prepared this. So here are what people are talking about Kim Taehyung. Hello, Annie. Thanks for joining. Hi, Rashida. Hello. Stray Kids is so amazing. Yeah, I'm curious about who they are because we're gonna talk about it later. But I saw a tweet about them. Um, there's a prediction that they're gonna debut on Billboard 200 at number one. So I'm interested to know more about Stray Kids. But like I said, I'm gonna start with Kim Taehyung for a bit and then jump into Stray Kids and then back to Kim Taehyung. All right. So first, Kim Taehyung in long hair. Hi, Lian Sassman. So Hope7 said Jimin, Suga, J-Hope, and Taehyung with long hair. Oh, I've never seen this one of J-Hope in long hair. I don't know if this is edited or he actually wore this long hair, but he looks good here. I don't know, Taehyung, what's going on. You should have put a caption in your Instagram story. Here's Jimin also wearing long hair. Suga, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Taehyung long hair. Of course, he also did it in Warang. But in Warang he was wearing black hair. But today he's wearing blonde hair. Black wig, blonde wig. Oh, I saw a tweet about this. I don't know if he or she was serious about her tweet. Like, is that Kim Taehyung's hair? That's the tweet. She was asking if that's Kim Taehyung's real hair. And of course, the comments were like, are you serious? Are you serious? Yes, that's Kim Taehyung's real hair because his hair grows really fast. Well, they are being sarcastic in the comments, but I don't know what's happening. Why she asked that question? Of course, this is not his real hair. We just saw him with short hair recently. Of course, this is fake. But it looks good. It looks good. Okay. Taehyung's long hair, black haired, blonde haired. Hi, Bonia. Oh, thanks, Annie. Long hair, Snow White. This is so funny. I love this episode. I don't know if at this point in their career, if you can make them wear this kind of outfit. Maybe they did it before, but I don't know now if they will still have the guts to wear this kind of outfit because some artists couldn't do what they could do here. My Roman Empire is Taehyung with long hair. VIG story update, Kim Taehyung blonde hair. That, so yep, people are talking about this. And then they started sharing photos of Kim Taehyung from Warang. So that's the first update about Taehyung. Here's a question from I Sold the Layover. Is he perhaps spoiling us in the funny way he usually does? Long hair is equal to actor Taehyung. Um, yeah, like, is he filming something or is just teasing us? And also, someone mentioned that this could be his favorite shirt, recently, because we've seen Kim Taehyung in this shirt multiple times. Here is Winner Child fan account. What is he preparing? I'm excited. What could it be? I don't know. I have no idea. The last time he had long hair, he went to act in a drama. I think actor Kim Taehyung is back, guys. I can't wait. So some people are saying that he could be doing some acting project, or he might be doing some acting project, and this is Kim Taehyung teasing us about it. My sassy Taehyung, I love you so much. Namjoon started this trend. Jimin next. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the prettiest blonde of them all? Kim Taehyung. We don't need Barbie. We already have the better version of, version Barbie with a V. I'm so excited to see what's the next project. Wig, real blonde again? Of course, it's wig. Have a great day, you'll. Of course, we're gonna talk about this new milestone, 700 million streams. He's laid though. I love him so much, my sassy baby, slaying as always. Is it wig? Of course. This question, of course, it's wig. Yes, it is. He is joking. No, that's his hair when it's out. Oh my god, you guys are sarcastic. I guess he saw the TikToks of some childish army saying they would be bald and going to the what? Military? You look great, Tay, in his Barbie era. Slaying in both short and long hair. Yep, people are talking about that. And I also posted this. You saw this in the thumbnail. Of course, I saw this on Instagram. I stole this from an Instagram account. I forgot the name. I was scrolling on Instagram. Of course, I like most of my followings on Instagram, they're BTS members. So although there are no new posts on Instagram, like even if I just scroll down, there will be some recommendations, and usually the recommendations are about Kim Taehyung and BTS. And I've seen this photo. Actually, this is not just Kim Taehyung. There are photos of other members as well wearing this kind of outfit, and I just love the photo here. He looks so gorgeous here. I don't know if this is real, or I think this is real. It's just enhanced photo, but I just love the photo. That's why I took it. I took a screenshot and uploaded it on my Twitter account. And yeah, I said Captain Kim Taehyung, or he also mentions yes sir Captain on his what's that? He had that live stream, not on Weavers but on Station Head, and I think he read comments like yes sir Captain or something, and he mentioned that, he said that. That's why people are quoting him this yes sir Captain. So some of the comments here, they're saying yes sir Captain, yes sir Captain. Wow, of course I'd be in the cockpit all flight if you were my pilot. Yes sir Captain. So yeah, this is the new quote about Kim Taehyung. Yes sir Captain. I would definitely like to travel once in my life with that hot and handsome man. But he looks so gorgeous here. I love this photo. That's why I shared this. Um, I also love this. Okay, and again, we're gonna talk about briefly about Stray Kids, and we're gonna go back to Kim Taehyung. There are other topics here that I'd like to talk about. BTS, this band, is still trending. Um, Armies are fraud is also trending. Taehyung has only KTHS. That's also trending. Taehyung only has armies. That's trending. Um, I don't know if you're aware of what's going on, but these are the topics that are trending right now, and some of them are related to Kim Taehyung. So we're gonna talk about that in the next after 10 to 15 minutes. Let me just go, talk about Stray Kids for you know for just few minutes. Okay, Stray Kids. Who is Stray Kids? So the reason why I am curious about Stray Kids is because of this list of best-selling albums in South Korea. They are in the top. Actually, they're in the top three here. So just recently, in 2023, they released an album called Five Star, and it got 5.2, or it sold 5.2 million copies as of October 2023. So they're huge. They're huge, just like BTS and 17. They have a massive following as well. Actually, they already surpassed BTS, 17, and Stray Kids. So I don't know if BTS can take this back when they release new album in the next, in 2025. But as of right now, 17 and Stray Kids have surpassed BTS in terms of having the most, or the most albums sold in the history of South Korea. And yeah, so I was curious about Stray Kids, but I started like talking about 17. Now it's the time for Stray Kids. So this is not the only album that they have sold more than, let's see, because Stray Kids, that's the first one. In 2022, they also sold 3.5 million copies for their album Maxident. And then in 2022, they sold 1.9 million copies for the album Ordinary. And then in 2021, they sold No Easy, 1.7 million copies. So they're selling albums. No sugar coating. I know a lot of you guys are fans of BTS and of course Kim Taehyung, but this is fact. I'm just basing it from Wikipedia. And there, a lot of you guys may not know because you only follow Kim Taehyung. Same thing with me. For a while, I've only been following BTS, and I had no clue about other groups other than BTS. And I know about Astro, but I like Blackpink. I know Blackpink. There are four members. TXT. Now I know there are five members of TXT, but I can only count in my hand here, five fingers. The I only know very few K-pop groups, and there are hundreds. Is there hundreds? I don't know, but I just know there are too many K-pop groups out there that I can't even read their names. Some of them I can't even read their names because I have no idea who they are. Same thing with Stray Kids. I had no idea who they were until I started featuring news about the list of best-selling albums in South Korea. That's when I found out about Stray Kids. And I was surprised to see their names. I was like, oh, are they famous? Why are they in top 3? So, yeah, apparently, so they were formed by JYP Entertainment through the 2017 reality show of the same name. Oh, reality show of the same name. So they came from a reality show. And then in 2018, they released their pre-debut extended play mixtape and officially debuted on March 25 with the EP I Am Not, followed by the other two I Am Serious EPs. And then, okay, so they started slow. They didn't have albums selling million copies until 2021. So they debuted on March 25 in 2018, but they only started you know selling million copies of albums in 2021 when they released their second studio album called No Easy. And yeah, it became their first million selling album. And then since then, they you know it just let me list a best selling album here. So since 2021, their popularity just grew. From 2021, then they released another album called um, Ordinary in 2022, and that, well, where is that? Stray Kids, and that sold 1.9. And then they released another album called Maxident in the same year, and that got 3.5. Look at the number of albums they're selling from 1.9 to started from 1.7, and then 1.9, and then 3.5, and now their fourth album 5.2. And recently they released the next album, like just this year, or just actually this month or this week they released a new album. Here, discography, here, the sound was, wait, let me make sure that I didn't prepare for this is like on the spot on the spot. But I know they released uh, an album recently. Look at, if you search Stray Kids, you will see there's a news about it that they, oh, Rockstar is their album. Think of, why is there no, okay, Rockstar Stray Kids, here you go. November 10, that was released on November 10, just 4 days ago. And I saw that tweet. That's why I know that they released recently, because there's a tweet here from World Music Awards. It's top 3 right now on worldwide iTunes. And I saw a tweet about them predicted to debut on Billboard 200 at number 1. Where's that? Okay, Stray Kids, BB 200. Okay, here, Stray Kids are predicted to have their fourth BB 200 number 1 debut with projected 225,000 to 250K units. And that is their fourth number 1. Oh my god, BTS, I've seen tweets about BTS saying that they have this curse. They couldn't reach that number 1. They're always at number 2. They have that curse. But maybe BTS as a group had it. Wait a minute. Maybe as a soloist, BTS members as a soloist, they had that curse, but not as a group. Okay, I take that back. But I know as a soloist, Jimin debuted at number 2 with his album Face. Taehyung debuted at number 2 with his album Layover. Suga number 2 with D-Day, and Jungkook recently number 2 with Golden. So all the 4 members debuted at number 2. No one debuted at number 1. RM's Indigo debuted at number 3. I think J-Hope debuted like lower. I think it's number 5. I could be wrong. But no BTS member as a soloist debuted at number 1 on Billboard 200. So, yep, that's Stray Kids. Here you go, Pop Bass. Rockstar by Stray Kids is aiming for a number one debut on the Billboard 200 with 225 to 250 units sold via Hits DD. So this is cool. And the great thing is that there is not, you know, like this week is Taylor Swift's third week for her album 1989, Taylor's version. This is this is her third week. So there is a bigger chance for Rockstar. It's all about timing. The timing is right. Third week by Taylor Swift's album, so Taylor Swift is not gonna block Stray Kids. It's probable that they're gonna get this fourth number one on Billboard 200. So I am happy for Stray Kids. Great job. Here is Fahad. That's amazing news. Stray Kids is a talented group with a dedicated fan base, so it's no surprise that they're aiming for a number one debut on the Billboard 200 with their new album Rockstar. If they succeed, it will be their fourth consecutive number one album, which is a huge accomplishment. This is a huge accomplishment. As a fan of Kim Taehyung, I would have loved it if Layover debuted at number one on Billboard 200, but he got blocked by Olivia Rodrigo's Guts album. And then Jungkook got blocked by Taylor Swift, although last week was Taylor Swift's second week, but it was still doing great, so it was blocked by Taylor Swift. Like I said, this is Taylor Swift's third week, so most probably it's not gonna block Stray Kids' Rockstar album. So most probably this is going to debut at number one on Billboard 200. And we'll find out about this next week. Oh my god, there's a shade here more than Jungkook. Oh my god, there's always a hate comment that you will see on any post about K-pop. There is always that hate comment. Like, this is all about Stray Kids, but you will see comments about BTS here. And here, more than Jungkook. They're always dragging anyone. Okay. Here, there is so many of these groups I can't keep up. I think she's from the west side, but she's saying the truth. There are so many groups out there, and I couldn't keep up. And like I said, I think Stray Kids might be my sixth, because I already started talking about Hypen and 17. I don't know. I couldn't keep up. There are just so many. But anyways, that's about Stray Kids. I'll keep featuring them in probably in a separate live stream or in a separate video. But this is my introductory video about Stray Kids. And of course, this is about their accomplishment. They are doing great. From not knowing this group, now I'm seeing them like leading the charts, hitting number one on Billboard 200 and having 4 albums so far that sold 1 million copies and more. And then this, Rockstar will be their 5th album that will sell over maybe 2 million, because they were already able to sell 5.2 million. Of course, the fans would try to outsell that. They would try to outdo that album, 5-star. So they would try to at least hit 6 million. 17 was able to hit 6 million. So I don't know, but this is so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 members. Just one more compared to BTS. So yeah, this is the introductory video about Stray Kids. I'm gonna go back to BTS and Kim Taehyung. So for Stray Kids fans, if you happen to click on this video, I don't expect you guys to be here live because this is my first time talking about them. But if you happen to click on this video, this is not the end. I'm gonna continue to cover them. If there are any great news about them, I'll try to cover them in a separate video or probably in a separate live stream. But I'm gonna go back to Kim Taehyung and BTS. All right, let's go back to Kim Taehyung. So, like I said earlier, the following are trending on Twitter. Taehyung has only KTHS. Of course, congratulations, Taehyung is trending. Let's take a look at that first because that's the positive one. So, Layover album has already surpassed 700 million streams on Spotify, and the fan base is trying to hit 1 billion before December 30, his birthday. So they have that target 1 billion. So they still need 300 million streams to hit that target, and there's only 45 days left, I believe. 45 or 46 days left before Kim Taehyung's birthday. Annie. Stay is the name of their fandom. Oh, I didn't know that. Unfortunately, I couldn't do a reaction video, Annie. I graduated from doing reaction videos because of copyright. I can't put my channel in danger again. I got demonetized before because of doing, I did reactions and I got demonetized, so I had to delete all my reaction videos. And now I'm just doing this. I'm just talking. But I would love to do some reaction videos again, but unfortunately, because of YouTube's policy, you notice some of the reactors, they have to pause every time. They have to pause every time. I also saw some reactors, they're trying to overlay. They put overlay on the video and they pause so many times. Like if you pause so many times, then that's not really like reaction. I don't like you have to pause just because you have to, even though there's nothing you want to say about that piece. So you're like, it's a forced reaction already because you have to say something every few seconds. That's forced reaction. I want to do my reaction like in a natural way. I don't want to force myself to say something just because you have to pause. But I've seen some reactions, but not recently, but a few weeks ago. So like there's this YouTuber, although he has a lot of followers. You can get a lot of followings if you do some reaction videos, because that's what fans love. They don't really like they don't really like news that much. They love reactions. But there is that YouTuber that the way he does it, like he pauses a lot of so many times in like every few seconds, and at the same time he put overlay on the original video just so YouTube couldn't detect it. So that's how strict YouTube is. YouTubers has to do a lot of stuff to make sure that their video is not copyrighted, or they could at least monetize the reaction. But I graduated from that, unfortunately, just because my channel before got demonetized because of what I've been doing. I was doing reaction videos. But anyways, let's go back to Kim Taehyung. So great news, like I said, because Layover has now surpassed 700 million streams. We only need 300 million streams, although the target is December 30, which is 45 or 46 days from now. I don't know if that is possible. 300 million divided by 45, let's say 46 days. Calculator. 300 million divided by 46 days. So you will need to stream 6.5 millions per day. 6.5 million per day. That's the target. If you want to reach that 1 billion streams on or before December 30, you need to at least have 6.5 million streams daily. Actually, that's difficult because um, like slow dancing, let me show you how difficult it is. That's challenging. That's why, because one song, just one song, let's just look at slow dancing. See, the stream yesterday, actually 2 days ago, because this is November 12th, 1.2. 1.2. There are 6 tracks in Layover album, although the sixth track there is the piano version of Slow Dancing, and usually the fans are not really streaming that. But the top track in that album is Slow Dancing, and it has 1.2 million streams. So like I said, you need 6.5, right? You need 6.5 daily. So 6.5 minus 1.2, you still need 5.3. And that 5.3 would come from Blue, For Us, Love Me Again, and Rainy Days, the 4 other songs. So that's why I'm saying this is kind of challenging. And unless they would, like the fans would at least try to hit probably 2 plus millions for Slow Dancing, and they could just divide like 5.3. If we have 6.5 minus 2 million, that's 4.5 divided by 4 other songs. So the other songs can, they should have at least 1.1 million streams each song to achieve that 6.5 million streams total daily for Layover to hit 1 billion in or on December 30. This is still challenging because of what I'm seeing right now. If I saw 2 million here, then it's doable, but 1.9 on November 12th, and this is global, Spotify global. It is challenging. So if you have time, you can help out, stream the songs to be able to achieve this goal, which is 1 billion on or before Taehyung's birthday on December 30. Oh, I love this photo. Legolas, Lord of the Rings. Oh, what's Orlando Bloom? This is Orlando Bloom. I wish Kim Taehyung didn't cover his half of his face here, so we can see the entire look. This is the first time he's done it, right? Like a blonde long hair. We've seen him in black long hair, like full face, but this is the first time we've seen him. Although half of his face is covered by iPhone, he's not afraid to show off or to show his iPhone. Maybe they've already their contract with Samsung has already expired. That's why they're using iPhone now. But it looks like he's been an iPhone user even before, or even during their contract with Samsung. I mean, I know several celebrities who are using iPhone even though they have this contract with other phone brands. Even here in the Philippines, I know some celebrities who are endorser of other phone brands, but they're using iPhones. Okay, so congratulations. If you are one of the people who streamed Layover religiously since its release, I hope you have an amazing rest of your heart, and let's continue working hard for Tay Tay. Congratulations, Layover 700 million, hashtag Layover 700 million. And here is, okay, I saw a trending topic here about Layover 1 billion. Where is that? It's no longer here. I saw it. I saw it here. Layover to 1 billion. Layover to 1 billion. 700 million done. Let's go for layover to 1 billion. Here is, this was November 8th. But people or fans of Kim Taehyung are targeting to have 1 billion streams before his birthday. When we say layover to 1 billion, that means the whole album. Focus please and stream the whole album. Just because we're asking for LMA and SD increase doesn't mean to ignore the rest of the tracks. Look, this is November 12. It's 5.2 million. Only 5.2 million for November 12. And remember, I said we need to target 6.5 million streams. Okay, that's about the congratulations Taehyung tweet. Now let's take a look at these trending topics. Congratulations Taehyung, BTS is banned. Taehyung has only KTHS, which BTS armies are fraud. Taehyung only has armies. What else? Okay, which one? Okay, let me pick. Taehyung has only KTHS. Okay, what's happening here? 5 hours ago, Charlie, No Slow Dancing re-comeback for an album with top 2 songs with over 8 million streams versus Layover top 2 songs with 3 million streams. What is this? Okay, this is this hosted by the so-called because this is Golden Recomeback. At least there is Love Me Again there. I see Love Me Again. Wait. Can I make this slow? Let's see. Slower. 5. Let's see what. So I assume this is their playlist. So I see Like Crazy from Jimin's album. Okay, Love Me Again. There is Love Me Again. Oh my god, just one song. Just one song from Kim Taehyung's album as a filler. But again, this is Golden Recomeback. But if this is hosted by a so-called OT7 account, then I would expect to have more songs here, more Kim Taehyung songs. But if this is hosted by, Jungkook fan base, then of course I wouldn't expect too much from this playlist if this is hosted by Jungkook fan base. Of course, when we did the layover stream party, it's mostly about Taehyung, and I understand that. But if this is hosted again by a so-called OT7 account, then I expect to have more songs here. But they chose Love Me Again, which is cool because Love Me Again is nominated for Mama. What's that? I forgot the Mama Award. What's the best song or something? Here, Mama Awards. I forgot the Love Me Again Best Vocal Performance Solo. So, well, they chose the right song to add in their playlist. Love Me Again. It needs streams for the Mama. Okay, I'm looking at Taehyung has only KTHS topic right now. I'm not gonna read some words here because they are curse words. But we have to face the truth. Although this is It's kind of negative, but we have to face it. Armies for their favorite member versus armies for Taehyung. KTHS have to tag and beg armies to stream and buy for Tae, but we got bullied instead. Repeat after me. Well, what is this? So this was August 16, 2023. Okay, this is Taeyong Pics tagging the this is the OT7 account. Organize a buying party for Love Me Again, and then these accounts were tagged BTS chart Daily S. I think Daily S is now Daily C. It changed their they changed the handle to Daily C, not Daily S anymore. And then there's ARD updates, the BTS charts, stats for Bangtan, BTS global charts, US BTS Army, Little Seven Club, Army on Spotify, Army Connect. So these supposedly are OT7 accounts. And then here is BTS stats reminder, supposedly an OT7. Harassing fan bases and urging your followers to do the same is not the help you think it is. If one has a platform, you should motivate people to stream, buy, and support the music. Everyone is doing their best for all the members. Change starts within you. I mean, reading this tweet from Taehyung Pics. I don't know, you guys. Look at this tweet. Is this harassment of fan bases? Because this is jumping into a conclusion. Like the tweet was organize a buying party for Love Me Again. It's just asking these fan bases, like OT7 fan bases, to organize a buying party for Love Me Again. But then the conclusion from BTS Stats Reminder was it's like an harassment. So the tweet was like harassing fan bases and urging your followers to do the same is not the help you think it is. If one has a platform, you should motivate people to stream, buy, and support the music. Everyone is doing their best for all the members. Change starts within you. I don't know where this is coming from actually, this tweet from BTS Reminder, because looking at, I don't know, maybe Taehyung Pics has tweeted or some tweets before this, but looking at this, it's just merely asking for buying party for Love Me Again. That's it. That's about it. Nothing wrong with this. I don't see this as harassment unless, I don't see other words here. It's like please or like organize. Although there is no please there, it's just, and although it's all caps, so probably because it's all caps, this account thinks it is a harassment. But I don't know. It's how you receive this message. If you think that is a harassment, I don't know. But I feel like that's just here, like this Taehyung Pics account asking the fan bases to support "Love Me Again" song, and then here is Bangtan 7 stream calling all armies. Army join us in our today. Hashtag Golden Week comeback streaming party. Also, this is yesterday actually. Yeah, it's 2:20 a.m. here, November 14th. So yesterday, November 13. So they're doing a comeback streaming party for Golden. Okay. Okay, so I get what she's saying here. The way the tweet or the way they support, I don't know, I can't really like come up with a conclusion here, but I see what she's saying. Like there's a difference between the tone here versus the tone here. I mean, the tone here is like supporting this album, but the other one is like asking to stream Love Me Again, but then it was like received as harassment. But I don't know. That's the other tweet about Taehyung has only KTHs. All of you know it's true when we say Taehyung has only KTHs. They have goals to reach for other members, multiple recomebacks for others, but when it comes to Tae, only use his words for OT7 agenda, and they deserve to get called out and hope everyone open their eyes, by the way. Okay. So that, I don't know, these are trending topics. I don't know if I am part of the BTS group and I am active on Twitter, I would definitely see these topics here on Twitter because so many like there are multiple topics related to this. Taeyong has only KTHS, BTS disband, which BTS armies are fraud, Taeyong only has armies. Okay, let's look at Taeyong has only armies or only has armies. Okay, I think this is trying to overshadow the trending topics here. So this is from OT7. Every member here has only has armies. So that I see it. So okay, so this is trying to overshadow Taeyong has only KTHS. So there is on Taeyong only has armies. So because this is trying to overshadow the other topic here. I see what they're trying to do here. So there is Taeyong has only KTHs and these are the armies trying to trend. Taeyong has only or only has armies. And I want you all to love 7 members. So these are the OT7 armies. They don't like the idea of this. Taeyong has only KTHS. All right, that I mean, that's what they want. Here's another one. Layover has two is okay. Layover is 2 months old. Shouldn't Army arrange layover comeback party? You are doing a comeback party for a 2-week-old album. I'm not gonna read this. Okay, what she's saying is that the layover is 2 months old, so that should have a re-comeback party instead of an album that's just 2 weeks old. So that's what she's saying. I'm just reading, guys. This is not coming from me. I'm just reading the tweets. Calling all armies. So this is the OT7 account, organizing a re-comeback for Jungkook. And another OT7 account doing a re-comeback for what is this? The handle name is THB. So I would expect this account to be Taehyung fan. But why is it? Maybe this is trying to like hiding from a Taehyung account. What is this? Tay is THB. I would expect that account to be a Taehyung fan here. Where there's hope, there's trial. Fan account. Let's see. Let's see if this is Taehyung fan account. Because here, look at the handle THTHB. If I can see tweets about Taehyung, then okay, at least there is a tweet about Taehyung here. 4 hours. Because some are hiding behind Taehyung's name, but it's not actually a Taehyung fan. So probably she is an OT7 account. So I was just trying to investigate. Okay, okay, I get what she's saying. If there is a re-comeback, it should be an album that has been released a few months ago or a couple of months ago instead of an album that was just recently released. So that's what she's saying. Let's see what the comments are. So are you incapable of reaching out to your own followers to get layover comeback party going? Don't blame real armies who love all of them for something you weren't even thinking of doing. Hate for one member doesn't make another feel better. Love all of them, then clown emojis. You're yourself. You know how you treated them differently in their albums, and what you're doing with Taehyung right now, skipping him from re-comeback party, isn't love. Uh, there is really this fight between Taeyong solo accounts versus those, those other accounts. Okay, anyways. I don't know why suddenly these are trending. Yesterday, we saw BTS disband and boycott BTS, right? And now here we're seeing these topics trending on Twitter. Probably tomorrow there's another chaos with BTS. There's supposed to be. This is a chaotic fan base now, guys. I'm just this is based on my. I'm I've been a fan of BTS since 2021, and actually before it was okay. Before the solo project, it was okay. I didn't really see much of the negativity, but since they started these solo projects, I've been exposed to a lot of these negativities. But I'm an observer. I'm an observer. All right, here's another one. Armies are fraud. What is this? Solos, armies are fraud. BTS should disband. Taehyung has only KTH. Meanwhile, Taehyung. Okay, so this tweet is about what Taehyung thinks versus what the fans are saying. Armies are fraud, armies are bullies. Meanwhile, the true representation of love armies. I actually tweeted something about it. Let me investigate, guys. Let me investigate because I kind of concluded that I was just asking whether I was asking whether here, this was my tweet. I'm just curious whether we got the same amount of effort for Taeyong's layover from this account. I don't follow this account, so I don't know. I don't follow this account, so I don't know what she did for layover. If she got when Taeyong's album, you know, debuted at number 2, if she tweeted this, we did it so good. No one should be sad or upset about these results. We really got an amazing debut for an Asian soloist, and to get those numbers that only BTS can get, not only in sales but in streams, is impressive. Keep streaming and buying for longevity. I don't know if she also tweeted this for layover album. Keep streaming and buying for longevity. Like I said, this one, the origin, when I saw this account first, it was S, now it's C. Let's see the if this is truly OT7, because when I say OT7, if the account is OT7, then equal treatment, that's what they're saying. If you're an OT7, you should give equal treatment to all BTS members. That's why I don't want to say I'm OT7, because I can't give equal treatment. I'm my bias is Kim Taehyung, so in that sense it's no longer equal, so I can't claim that I am OT7 just because of the fact that I have my ultimate bias. Let's look at this account. Okay, let's look at how many Jungkook. Okay, we got a BTS TikTok video, OT7. Okay, let's start. First, okay, 15 minutes with Jungkook, BTS, Jungkook, and then Mama about BTS again, and then Jungkook, Jungkook, 10 counts now. Jungkook, and then Jungkook again. 12, and then Jungkook. Okay, we have one for V. Layovers has surpassed 700 streams on Spotify. So, okay, 13 tweets about Jungkook, 1 tweet about V. and then Jungkook again, and then Jungkook, and then Jungkook, and then about BTS as a group, and then Jungkook again, and then Jungkook, and then okay, this is obvious. This is obvious who his her bias is. We got one tweet. Now we got okay. This is about Jungkook layover, Jungkook, V, August D, and Jimin. So four. So far, if we're gonna count this towards V, that's second tweet, and then back to Jungkook, and then we got tweet about V three. Actually, this is not OT7. This is not OT7 account because majority of the tweets are about Jungkook. There are three tweets about Taehyung, but not so much about Jimin. I don't know where is Jimin here. We have one tweet about Jimin. That's why you can't really claim to be OT7 if you are showing unequal treatment. Like I haven't seen like a solo tweet about Jimin. There are like Jimin, Jungkook here and V, but like 90% or probably 95 or 98% of the tweets are about Jungkook. So definitely this is a Jungkook biased OT7 account. And that's why I tweeted this. I tweeted this. I said in my tweet, I am being straightforward here, no sugarcoating, guys. I said in my tweet, if the account was made for BTS group, just make sure every member is given equal treatment. But if the account is showing favoritism towards one member, then the account should be renamed to a solo fan base account. Like in that account name, there should be like a name there that signify that that account is intended for that specific member. But if you want to use BTS as a name in your handle or in your Twitter account, make sure that you're showing OT7. Your tweets are about OT7. If you're gonna tweet about individual member, make sure that the other members are also covered. Like make sure that no fans of that fan base are being left out, or they would get that idea, hey, what about my idol? Like that's why the other like few weeks ago there was a time when they told me that this account, like fans are telling me, or it was actually trending, and some fans were blocking this account and they unfollowed this account because they were saying that this account is not an OT7 account. It's Taehyung hater. But I don't see this as a hater of Taehyung, but probably it's just not. I'm seeing unequal treatment. That's what I'm getting from this unequal treatment. I don't. I won't conclude that this is a hater of Taehyung, just like what the Kim Taehyung fans are saying. But what I'm getting from this is that this is not equal treatment based on the tweets there. Based on the tweets. But what I'm trying to say is that if you wanna have an account specific for BTS, make sure that you're giving equal treatment to all members. And for me, I don't see anything wrong with showing favoritism toward a member, because that's me. I'm showing favoritism toward one member. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that your account is showing that you are not OT7. Because if you say you're OT7, make sure that you are showing equal treatment to all BTS members, because that's what armies are saying. You have to be OT7. You have to love everyone. And as an OT7 account, you have to show love for all the members. That's what I'm getting at. Again, I have no problem with solo accounts. I follow Jungkook daily account for Jungkook updates, and I have nothing wrong with that. At least I know that when I follow Jungkook daily account, that means I'm getting tweets about Jungkook. He may tweet about other members, but I know for a fact that most of the tweets that I'm gonna get are all about Jungkook because it shows in the name. But if you're gonna like same thing with V fan base account, I saw BTS V Global Union. So all most of the tweets that BTS V Global Union is gonna tweet are about Kim Taehyung. So it's given because of that name. But if you say BTS OT7 or whatever, the fans are gonna expect equal exposure and treatment for all the BTS members. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not trying to hate any account or whatever. I'm just saying that if the account is OT7, obviously the fans would expect equal exposure and treatment towards every single member of the group. But yeah, I think that's the reason why these are trending because Taeyong fans are probably um, you know seeing the unequal treatment towards Taeyong. I have I've said this before. I don't want to shade any member. I don't want to shade any member when like we talked about unequal treatment about Taeyong. We talked about unequal treatment about Taeyong, and in my tweet I said that uh, hate the fans who are spreading hate towards Taeyong, not the artist. That's what I said. And then if there's an equal treatment from the company, don't hate the member that's receiving the treatment or that more treatment or more exposure from or more support from the company. Don't hate that member because it's just receiving that. Hate the giver, which is the company. Criticize the company, that the member, because um, even though I am biased towards Taeyong, I respect and love the other members. I totally respect the other members. I don't want because it's unfair to them. They're getting hate for things that they haven't really done, or probably they're just following what the company is telling them to do. Like if I am Taeyong and the company is telling me to do this, and then I'm just following that. It's not my fault that I'm receiving that treatment from the company. Same thing for Jimin and Jungkook and other members. Like they're just receiving that treatment. If you have criticism about that treatment by the company, then criticize who's giving that treatment, not the member, because it's just unfair that they're gonna receive hate for something that's out of their control. It's out of their control. Um, but anyways, these are the trending topics about BTS right now, and I do understand where Kim Taeyong fans are coming from because like I said, I've been exposed to what's happening. Especially, I followed Layover from the very beginning when it started, when it debuted. I followed it, and it is like I think it was very stressful because issues after issues after issues. Like the first day, there was an issue about the supply, and then this is V playlist is still missing until now. I checked earlier. This is V playlist on Spotify is still missing. We just fixed this. We just fixed this. Now it's pointing to Kim Taeyong, but for a while, for few months, it's pointing to a different artist. So there were issues, and then there delayed shipment, everything. There are issues. So I do understand where Kim Taeyong fans are coming from, but I do hope that the hate that we have, the anger that we channel it to the right person, to the right people, not to the artist. Like if we have anger, like okay, we saw unequal treatment, we saw that allegedly the album got sabotaged by the company. We channel that criticism and anger towards the company, not the other member, not towards Jungkook, not towards Jimin, not towards um, what's this Jin, not towards RM and J Hope or Suga, because it's out of their control. They didn't. I who from the members of BTS would want layover to have, you know, not enough supply on the first day? Nothing. No one from the BTS members would want that. They would want the best for Kim Taehyung. So it's not their fault that happened. If that happened, it's probably because it was unforeseen by the company. So you channel your criticism and anger towards the company, not the members. Same thing for Jungkook. I'm just being fair here. I know some of you guys or a lot of you guys are fans of Taehyung, but same thing for Jungkook. Jungkook is the receiver of the treatment, you know, by from the company. Like he's just receiving it. He's just doing what the company is telling him to do. I remember that interview by Bloomberg something with Bang PD. Bang PD said that Jungkook actually didn't wanna release an album, but then there was like a push from or like, hey, I have like like they got a song from Scooter Braun, and of course they kind of um, asked Jungkook to, hey, you can release an album, you can sing this song, and then don't worry about the songs. We're gonna take care of. We're gonna get the songs. We're gonna collect the songs for you. So originally, Jungkook didn't want to release an album. So if it weren't for Hype America, there will be no golden album this year. So that's what Bang PD said. So probably they encouraged Jungkook to release an album this year, and that's why Jungkook said yes. But we saw like the treatment that went towards Jungkook's album, and I understand that because this was like probably a collaboration between Hype America and Hype and Big Hit. Like it's a collaboration, and they want the album to succeed. So that's I understand why they're pushing it, and of course Taehyung fans were like, oh my God, there's so much promotion and support from the company. So it's the company that's giving that support towards that album. Jungkook is just receiving that. So it's out of Jungkook's control because he's just following what they're telling him to do. So what I'm trying to say is that don't hate the receiver. If you feel like there was an unequal treatment, hate the giver. Hate who's doing that. Channel your energy towards the company. And same thing for Jungkook fans. Taehyung fans didn't do anything. Actually, they're like he's friends with Jungkook. He's friends with Jimin. So why are you hating on Taehyung? So that goes, same thing goes for Kim Taehyung. Those fans that are hating on Kim Taehyung, you have to understand that Taehyung didn't do anything towards your idols or biases. He is friends with all the members of BTS. So why are you hating on Kim Taehyung? He has done nothing wrong towards your idols. Why are you hating on Kim Taehyung? If you had a fight with one of Taehyung's fans, then you guys should fight. Don't involve your idols. You guys, the two fans, should just fight. You can just bark at each other, whatever. But don't involve the artists, because they have not done anything wrong, and they had no idea what you're talking about. So that's what just I'm trying to say here. Like, let's be fair. Let's be fair towards the artists. I'm very critical about the treatment that Layover received. I'm very critical about that. You can see it in my tweets, but that my criticism is more towards the company. For example, when they release that discounted albums, when they release that demo versions, like where was that during layover? That's my criticism. Like, did you kind of plan to have multiple versions of an album for layover, like in iTunes? Because we didn't see that during layover. Like, if here's the thing, here's my reasoning behind my criticism is that I am a fan of Kim Taehyung. I have iTunes account. However, with my iTunes account, I can only buy one digital copy from iTunes, because once I bought it, I could no longer buy it again, even though I want to buy more, from that platform. Although I bought the version set, I bought three random, like that, the three albums plus Weverse albums, so four albums total, plus one digital copy. So I bought a total of five. But from iTunes, there's only one version of Layover. And then last week I saw that there are five versions of actually six, because there's an explicit version, and then there is the clean version, and then there is demo 1, demo A, demo B, demo C, demo D. So six. I'm not sure if there are other ones, but I can only think of six. But we don't see that. We don't have explicit version, we don't have clean version, just one version of Layover, and we don't have demo A, like no other versions. So even though I want to buy 5 copies or more from iTunes, then I won't be able to do that, because per iTunes account, you can only buy one copy. You're not allowed to buy multiple copies on iTunes. So in that sense, if I am willing to buy 5 copies, and if we were allowed to have that, or if we were given that opportunity to buy 5 copies of an album, or 5 versions of an album from iTunes, that means one buyer could buy 5 copies. If there are 20,000 people who bought an album from iTunes, that means 20 copies, or 20,000 copies. But if there are 5 versions of that album on iTunes, that means you can multiply that by 5 if all these 20,000 fans are willing to buy each copy of that, or each version of that album. So that means 20,000 times 5, 100,000. Then we could have probably helped Layover get that number 1 spot on Billboard 200. If there are multiple versions digitally, or digital versions of an album on iTunes. But we didn't get that opportunity. But like I said, I am not hating the receiver. I was criticizing the company because of unequal treatment. It's obvious there's unequal treatment from the company. If you're doing this kind of promotion for one album, why not do this for every single album that they released? If you did this strategy for one album, why not do the same strategy for the other albums? I'm not just talking about Kim Taehyung. I'm talking about Jimin, Suga, RM, and J-Hope. Like, why not apply this strategy on all of their solo albums? To make it consistent and fair and equal. So that's my criticism, but I'm not hating any artist. I'm not hating the members. I am just critical about the strategies that they applied on one album, but were not applied on the other albums. And the other criticism is that if they were able to create the this is playlist for other members, why not create it for all the members? We're not seeing This Is V playlist here. We're not seeing This Is Jin playlist here. If they were able to do it for Jungkook, Jimin, Suga, and RM, why not do it for V as well? So there's just unequal treatment. It's very obvious. So my criticism is towards who's managing this, not the artist. Never towards the artist. It's more towards the company or the label, whoever is managing this, because obviously there's unequal treatment. All right. I'm gonna stop now, because I might get in trouble for saying everything here. Anyways, guys, Um, so these are what happened today. I'm gonna stop now, guys. I've been talking for over an hour now, but I'm gonna stop here. These are what happened today. Kim Taeyong posted this um, on Instagram. Long hair. The other day we saw RM post. Not the other day, but um, a few days ago. I don't know when it happened, but we saw that. Oh, and RM also posted this. Actually, I was surprised to see this because um, look at this. RM with his parents, with his mother and father. We rarely see, at least this is my first time to see any BTS member posted a photo of his family on Instagram. This is my first time seeing that. And, we tried to search Taeyong's parents and siblings. We couldn't find that. But here, I don't know what happened. I thought they're being so private about their lives. They don't want to share their family's photos on social media. But today, we got RM. You know, he shared this a photo. Where is this though? But obviously, this is like in foreign country. This could be Italy. I think this could be Italy. Wait, I might have a photo of. Wait a minute, let me find that. This might be Italy. Because I've been to no, Rome. Let's see. I've been to Rome and I recognize this bench. Wait. Post. I recognize that bench, but let me share if that's the same background. Different background, different buildings. Yeah. I was thinking this is from Rome because I have this photo here. And there are also plants there. I don't know. I thought this is from Rome. Anyways, but as I was saying that I thought they are very private about their personal lives. They don't want to share photos, you know, from their photos of their parents, siblings. But now we're getting this photo from RM. He's sharing his personal life, and I appreciate that. Although I am not expecting or asking Taeyong to share photos of his parents. I'm not asking that because I do recognize that they have to, remain private. But I was just surprised to see this from RM's Instagram account. It's a beautiful photo. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened today. RM posted this and Taeyong posted this as well. And of course, the trending topics, very controversial trending topics because yesterday it's about BTS disband, boycott BTS. Now we're getting this trending topics. Armies are fraud. Taeyong has only KTHs. Her BTS disband is here. Which BTS? Taeyong only has armies. So very controversial topics. Let's see what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know if there's gonna be another controversial trending topics tomorrow about BTS. Hopefully not. But let's see. And also reminder for Kim Taeyong fans to stream Layover album because the fan base is trying to hit 1 billion streams before his birthday. And to do that, it needs to have 6.5 million streams daily to be able to achieve that 1 billion streams. So keep on streaming if you have time, and if you want to support this goal, 1 billion. I mean, for some artists, it is, like Taylor Swift. We know Taylor Swift is the music industry, and it received like 1 billion plus streams in just one day, or probably 1 week. I don't know. um, 1 billion Taylor Swift streams. I mean, if Taylor fans can do this, then why can't we do it? But you know, I'm a fan of Taylor Swift, and I do recognize uh, that she has the biggest fan base right now. She's the music industry. Like what 1.6? I think this is, where is that? Like 8.9 billion so far. But I believe in just one day it was 1 billion. I saw that before. I saw that, but 1989 debut. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it's Taylor Swift was able to do that. The goal of Taehyung isn't really that superficial. It's just trying to hit that 1 billion stream for Layover with only 6 tracks. It has only 6 tracks, and it's just Taehyung fans' gift for Kim Taehyung before on or before his birthday. It's just, I don't see that as a problem. It is like a goal that they were trying to hit for his birthday. So hopefully the armies would, not just Kim Tae-young fans, hopefully the armies would support that goal as well. If they are truly OT7, I hope that they would support that. I hope that they would support that goal as well. Not just KTH's fans. I hope even the armies would support that. They're trying to hit that 1 billion streams. Overall, 6 tracks within that Layover album. There's only 6 tracks. But we have 45 days or 46 days left to hit that goal. I mean, it's doable because during the first week, wait, was it week or day? When it hit 18.1 million. Was it 18.1 million streams? I forgot already. Layover. I forgot. 18. I remember 18.1. Okay, this is first day. So if we can make this 18.1 million streams on global Spotify on its first day, then we're trying to target is 6.5 million streams daily. But we're able to hit this 18.1. I think it's doable. It is doable. Alright guys, continue to support Kim Tae-young, and of course, let's try to be fair. Let's try to be fair and channel your anger and hate towards the right people. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm more on be open-minded and be empath. That's the word. You must have empathy. Because if you have empathy, you will try to put yourselves on the shoes of that person. Like, hey, why am I getting it? What did I do? The ability to understand and share the feelings of another. So, if you are empath, or if you have empathy, before you say something bad, especially when I was canceled before. Oh no, I got hate since I started being active on Twitter. From time to time I would receive some hate tweets, but if you're gonna say bad thing towards the member or say hate things, try to put yourself in his shoes. Like, what would he feel? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, try to have empathy and try to be open-minded and try to put yourselves in the shoes of, let's say, Taehyung or Jungkook, or whoever is receiving so much hate because of things that he didn't do. Like, hey, what did I do to you? How come you're cursing me? What did I do? Like, that's gonna be your reaction when you receive hate for doing nothing. Anyways, I'm gonna end this live stream now. Thanks for joining. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.